we'll get started. All right, so good night again, and we are happy to be here on another Monday night. Monday night, that's the fourth Monday of the month of September. It's a very, very nice down here in St. Lucia. So what we're about to present to you is the most, and I would say the most exciting news, the most exciting business, online business there is in 2023. The aim of this election of the business itself is to improve our health and to eradicate poverty. All right, but we want to do it in a safe, legal, and legitimate way. There are other ways that persons try to do it, but it's not legal. Right? So we want to do this in a safe, legitimate way. Now, if you've ever known anything about network marketing, well, we would want you to almost like forget what you knew about network marketing, because LiveGood is an MLM company, but it is a paradigm shift of what you previously would have known. Because you see, the thing about network marketing, they have been around, and in many cases they have done very well. However, they usually overprice their products. All right, the products are good, but it's usually overpriced, and the reason is because the compensation necessitate them jacking up the price of the product by sometimes maybe almost like between 8 to 10 times more than what it actually costs to do the product, because they have to pay commissions on the sales. All right, so that is what you would have known in network marketing, or maybe you did not know, but now you know. There is an auto ship requirement most of the time that every month you have to shipment is sent to you of the product, and you have to find a way of disposing of it, whether you use it, whether you sell it, whatever. You need to get a buyer for it, and if you still have leftovers, then the new month's auto ship comes over anyway, and you still have to get it moving. There is monthly product sales that is required, and you rank up based on your volume. How much sales do you make right? The other thing about network marketing, the traditional network marketing, every month you restart from zero, pretty much, right? So whatever sales that you had last month, well, when October comes over, you have to start again, and you have to rank up, you have to sell as much for that month in order for it to reach the commission. That is the traditional network marketing. Well, LiveGood is none of that. It is completely different, and you will see how and how it is different. All right. So LiveGood is a company that is established in the United States, Florida to be exact, and it is at LiveGood we are committed to helping people. All right. LiveGood brings to us the most advanced nutritional supplement on the market. And when I say the most advanced, I really mean it. And you will see why we are saying the most advanced. It is made with only the purest, highest quality ingredients. And the ingredients are specially formulated by LiveGood itself. And I will show you who does it to actually bring results. Now, with all of what we have said, so you have the highest quality product. It's plant-based, it's nutritional, it is results-oriented, it's organic, and yet it doesn't have the highest price tag that the other network marketing company have. Our mission in LiveGood pretty much sums up what we are all about. So it says to help people get healthy and stay healthy without having to spend a fortune to do it. Now, that sounds good. We all know the price of staying healthy, even the price of eating good food, organic food, and so forth, even the price of going to the doctor, and to get a medicine, or even to get hospitalization or any medical procedure done. This is out of the roof. LiveGood is saying that we are committed to helping people get healthy and to stay healthy. And you don't have to spend a fortune to do it. All right. That is the mission of LiveGood. Now, to have a mission such as this in a company such as we are saying, you need to have good leaders. And our leader, co-founder and CEO is Ben Glinsky. He has over 23 or so years in experience in network marketing. He has owned his own nutritional supplement company, and he has made a fortune out of network marketing. All right. He has with him on this team of his executive team is Node Kazan, his very personal friend, who has over 30 years of experience in network marketing, and he is our director of network marketing. All right. And then they team up with the wonderful pair, husband and wife pair of Ryan Goodkin and Lisa Goodkin. They are the health gurus. They Ryan Goodkin is Dr. Ryan Goodkin as such, and he's the director of product development. He's the one who actually puts these products that we'll tell you about together. All right. He used his scientific background. He's a pharmacist by profession. But his concept of pharmacy is that pharmacy is giving drugs, giving medicine, but we usually come in at the back end. And I say we because I'm a pharmacist as well. So I resonate with him in that, and I understand that. And from even my pharmacy school, I've always been interested in nutrition because I know that at the end of the day, we wait for, it's almost like when somebody have gotten sick and now we try to give them medicine. But what did our parents tell us? Prevention is better than cure, right? And we all know that. So how do you prevent yourself from getting sick, as opposed to waiting to get sick and then trying to correct it? It's more costly that way. The damages that happens to your body, sometimes it's irreversible. And so you can never really get back to your normal good self, even if that you make some repairs. It's better off preventing yourself from getting sick. And if you are sick, or if you are your health is compromised, then it's good to get back on track and to maybe reverse your condition or control it in such a way that it's not an impediment to you. All right. So Ryan Goodkin, his wife Lisa Goodkin, is the director of product education, and she does that. So just before the meeting started, I was listening to the question and answer session today, and she knows about health, nutrition, exercise, just name it, right? That is what she specializes. That is what she has a master's in, and she together with her husband are giving us the best products and the best product education. So LiveGood is a direct sales company like most network marketing companies. All right. But unlike most network marketing companies, the traditional network marketing, the Avon, the Herbalife, the Amway, and so forth, unlike most of those companies, LiveGood is seeing an explosion in interest and growth. All right. And when I say explosion, I really mean so. LiveGood started in December 13th, 2022. That's last year. All right. So less than a year old. As a matter of fact, it's just over 9 months. And exactly 6 months later, LiveGood had a membership of 500,000. In 6 months, 500,000 persons had seen the LiveGood ad, had seen maybe a presentation, and they said, we want to be part of that. All right. Now, since then, it's 9 months, and we are moved from 500 to over 700,000 members. And it don't surprise me if we get to 1 million before the year is over. All right. Now, why are so many persons so excited about LiveGood? While the traditional network marketing, the Herbalife, the USANA, the New Skin, they are going down in sales. Sometimes over almost 20% is sales drop they have seen. A membership, persons are moving away. And at the same time, we are moving up. We are not the only one moving up. The Walmart, the Costco, the Amazon of this world is moving up in sales and membership. What are they doing that the other traditional network marketing company is not doing right? Right? For one, they have a membership module where there is a small fee that you pay to become a member of that company. And being a member, you get perks, you get advantages, you get discounts, you get free delivery. So there are some things that you get from becoming a member of the company. And persons are willing to spend some money, not much, $10, $15, whatever per month, to be a member of the Costco, right? And get their product free delivery delivered to them, right? The Amazon, Persons are willing to spend the $15 monthly so that they could have Amazon Prime and get their 5% cash back on their purchases. Netflix, 2,242 million persons are presently paying $9.99 a month to watch movies and shows without any ad, right? And the Costco, $60 a year. So persons are becoming members of these companies because there is a direct benefit that meets their needs. All right. Well, LiveGood has adopted that model of having a membership model concept, right? So that you come into LiveGood by pay, and ours is just $10 a month, and then you are entitled, or you put yourself in the position to get discount on your products. But also, LiveGood goes a step further. Not only do we give discounts, not only do we give you, but we actually give cash. We actually, if you qualify, if you become an affiliate with LiveGood, we actually give you money back, right? So of the sales that LiveGood is making, you actually get something back. You will see how. Now, before we get into the sales onto the money aspect, we want to go back. We want to talk about the products that we have. All right. What are some of the products that we have that is so exciting, that is so good, that so many persons are coming on board the LiveGood train? Firstly, I need to let you know, as a reputable company, we need to let you know that the information that we are going to present have not been approved or evaluated by FDA. The FDA, Food and Drug Administration in America, deals mainly with drugs, all right, and drugs that comes on the market after years of study. And so they are entitled to make certain claims that other nutritional companies or vitamin companies and so forth are not allowed to make, all right? So LiveGood products are not intended to diagnose, to treat, to cure, to prevent any disease. We cannot claim our products have done that because it have not been approved by the FDA. However, LiveGood products do address the deficiencies and provide our bodies with the nutrition that is lacking, all right? And so we need to say, so what are the products that we are talking about? Firstly, Bioactive Complete Multivitamin. Now, you know that you probably are taking multivitamins right now, and you probably have taken some good ones, or maybe some that you take because it says multivitamin, but you're not exactly sure what is inside of it and how it helps you. But nevertheless, LiveGood have a Bioactive Complete Multivitamin for men and women, and they're different. The men has some stuff in there, the lycopene for the prostate. The ladies obviously have stuff, iron and other stuff that they would need because of their normal body functions and the monthly cycles and so forth. So there are some things that are different and some things that are the same. But 24 vitamins and minerals that are placed there to help improve your immune system and your cardiovascular system, right? It also promotes healthy aging. Now, the studies have shown, and America, one thing about America, they keep data, and you can go back and find the data, find the study that are done, and they say that 92% of Americans are deficient in one or more vitamins or minerals. That's 9 out of 10 Americans are deficient in at least one vitamin and mineral. Now, we have pretty much adopted the American lifestyle down in the Caribbean and other parts of the world. So trust me, you are the product of your food. So if they are deficient because of the way that they eat, we are following behind, or maybe we have surpassed them in some ways, because the disease of America is pretty much what we have in the Caribbean as well. So we are eating like them and we are getting sick like them. We are deficient like them in vitamins. In our food, it means that we are not getting all the nutrients that we need. Whether we eat in fast food, the McDonald's, or whatever that we're eating, it's not giving us all that the minerals and the vitamins that we need. And so in a case like this, supplementation is important. All right, but our vitamin is, as a member, is very, very cheap, just $9.95. Now, when we talk about our products are much cheaper in helping you get better and stay healthy. Our products are much cheaper than you'll find out there. Let me just show you why. Another very good multivitamin is phyto multi, all right, and phyto plants, right, and multivitamins, but theirs is $47. Ours is $9.95. And we have as much vitamins and minerals as they do. Medical for men, $29. Ours is $9.95. That's 1/3 of the cost. So right here, just a simple thing like multivitamins, we are showing you that we are actually able to get you the same quality multivitamins, and maybe even sometimes better, than what is out there, the very best out there, for a fraction of the cost. You see, most time when persons see, if you were to go to a store and then you see a product that is more costly, our assumption is that because it's more costly, it must be better. Not so. Not so. Products sometimes are sold by the brand name, right? Because when it first came into the market, they had the patent on it, they had the monopoly on it. Persons, they put whatever price they were, and then we assume that this is the very best. And they keep this price even after the patent is over. And so when other companies are able to reproduce or make other products similar, they naturally have to put this at a lower price, because in some cases they are generic. But then the brand name, because it has a brand, it have controlled that brand, it continues to sell for this high price and thinking that you're actually getting a better product. It's not always the case. And in the case of multivitamins, it is usually not the case, all right? Multivitamins are not evaluated by FDA. So persons pretty much put whatever price that they think that they can put on it. In the network marketing, they put a price hike on the product because by selling it, they need to pay compensation on the sales, on the profit that they make. All right, we are removing that profit margin, right? That the other company make, and so we can give you the product at pretty much just about the manufacturing cost. All right. Now we have D3 and K2. D3 stands for vitamin D. K stands for vitamin K. All right. Why is vitamin D important? Well, it is the most important vitamin our bodies need to maintain a healthy immune system. Why do we need a healthy immune system? To ward off disease, germs, infection, cancer. Yes, we need a robust immune system. COVID taught us that, if we did not know. The people who did worse during COVID are those who had a very, very poor basal health system. That is, prior to COVID, how healthy the body was. And those who had chronic disease and and inflammatory disease and respiratory disease, they fared worse during the COVID. All right. So something like getting proper vitamin D, that is the most important vitamin for your immune system, that is essential. All right. Now, in as much as vitamin D is the most important vitamin when it comes to healthy immune system, it is the vitamin that is the most deficient in the world. But you say, why? You always heard that you get vitamin D from the sun, but why is it that it's the most deficient? It's because many of us, though the sun is around, we do not spend time in the outdoor. Some persons work in construction and happy are now, and you're out in the door, in the outdoor, and you get that sunlight. Let me tell you, you are actually doing far better than most of us. A lot of us spend our time in the office, in our residence, in a restaurant, and factory, in our vehicle with our tinted glasses and air condition, and hardly do we spend time in the outdoor where we actually have the sun hitting our skin. In fact, the studies show that only 7.6% of the time of a 24-hour day is spent in the outdoor for the average person, whereas the time we spend indoor is 86.9. That's 86.9. So almost all of our time is spent in some parts indoor, right? And only outdoor 7.6. All right. So you see that most of us are not spending enough time in the sun. Secondly, I'll say, as Caribbean people, most of us are, right? Black people, we need to spend more time in the sun in order for it to get enough penetration of vitamin D into our system because of a compound called melanin. That's what gives us the black the black texture, but at the same time, it also blocks UV light. And so you would need to have greater exposure than even a white or Caucasian person in order for it to get the adequate amount that would create or that would make vitamin D for you. All right, but vitamin D is essential. It is essential for calcium absorption, calcium phosphorus absorption. So that if you don't have vitamin D, then you will have a reduction, or maybe completely there will be no calcium absorption from the food that you're eating. Now that's a big problem because you think that you're drinking milk and you think that you're taking this calcium tablet and you think it's getting absorbed. It may not be getting absorbed because you are lacking in vitamin D. That's the hormone that is essential for getting it into your system. Vitamin D is important, as we have said, for the immune system. It is important to prevent a serious bone condition called osteomalacia. That is the softening of the bone, all right? And brittle bones, right? And then you begin to have the aches and the pains, and everywhere it's hurting you, and you get the fractures and the hip, as you get older, you fall in and everything of that sort. So vitamin D is essential to prevent this. It is also essential in muscle function, decreases the likelihood of falling and suffering fractures. It has many roles in the body. It includes reduction in inflammation, as well as modulation of processes such as your cell growth, your neuromuscular, immune function, glucose metabolism. Vitamin D is essential for all of that. All right. So it is something that is very important. But along with vitamin D, Ryan Goodkin has added vitamin K, and vitamin K is crucial to avoid calcium plaque buildup in your arteries. Right? A condition known as atherosclerosis. So when you have, think about it this way, you have calcium, you have vitamin D helping take calcium into your bloodstream and into the cell. And vitamin K is preventing calcium plaque buildup, because you see, sometimes the vitamin falls in the wrong place. And it can fall in the blood, in the artery, but that's not where it needs to stay. It needs to get into the cell. Now, vitamin K prevents or avoid the plaque buildup. And so it avoids the calcification of your artery. It avoids arteriosclerosis, atherosclerosis. It avoids things like stroke, or prevent things like stroke and heart attack and ischemic heart conditions. So you see the two of them working together for both muscle, immune system, prevent inflammation, and also help with your heart health and function. So these are very essential vitamins. How much are these in the company? Did I see the price? The price is just $8.50, just this, $8.50 for all of that, for a month's supply. Then you have something called ultra magnesium complex. Ultra magnesium is important because hardly any of us probably know that magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in our body every single day. We're talking about muscle, nerve, sleep, enzyme reactions. Magnesium is necessary for that. And when we do not have enough magnesium in our system, we have serious health conditions. Our heart problems, we have difficulty sleeping and staying focused, difficult managing stress, loss of bone density. It's involved in an exercise performance. So magnesium is very important. As a matter of fact, it is really, really good for relieving anxiety and stress and promoting sleep, right? And I have personal testimony of it actually helping in that regard. When I took I don't have a problem sleeping, but I do have my magnesium. But my sister-in-law, when she took it for the first time, she told me, listen to me, I had difficulty going to sleep and having a good rest. But since I'm taking this, as a matter of fact, she saw me last week and she said me, You know something? I'm sleeping so much, I think I'll have to stop this magnesium. It's working so well, she said. I am sleeping. In fact, she said that night she fell asleep by 8 o'clock. And she said when she got up in the night, the whole house was still open. She just fell asleep. And she had to close up by, it was 1 o'clock when she finally got up. She said, hold on, my house is open, you know? She said it's working so well. So if you have problems sleeping, going to sleep and having a good rest, magnesium may be what you're missing. Not Valium, not Ativan, not tranquilizer. You just need a good magnesium. All right. So that's a good way to think. And magnesium for us is just $9, right? $9 compared to the other magnesium out on the market. You see our price. It is so cheap. We have the flagship of the product of the company so far, Organic Super Red. Super Red, as you just see the picture there, tells you that it's good for heart and blood. You know, anything to do with circulation. And you would also know that the brain require healthy circulation, oxygen, and nutrients every day. The brain is the powerhouse of the body, right? And if it does not have good supply of oxygen, and it will not be able to perform, it will not be able to think and analyze and stay focused and so forth. So anything that you know of that helps with circulation, proper circulation of blood around in your body, you know it is good for both your heart and your brain. But it's also good for another thing, right? And you see it says there sexual health. Now, of course, we probably know that, probably just never put it together, but it is good. Now, how does it work? You see, in your body, we have a compound called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a compound that is produced by the body when it has the raw material, the important raw material to do so, which is what Super Red provides. Look, as your body, as the vasodilation takes place in your body, it reduces blood pressure, and it also increases the circulation around your body. That nitric oxide, therefore, is good. It helps with blood, with brain and cognitive function. It helps with liver growth and regeneration. It helps with your energy level, recovery, right, from stress. It also on your heart problems and so forth. It also helps with sexual health and libido. Now, well, here's what happens. As you age, especially when you get into 40s and the 50s, you are producing less than half of the nitric oxide that you produced when you were in the 20s. All right? It is just a natural process of aging. And so, whereas you at 20, sometimes you ate recklessly and your pressure never went up. Your diabetes, your sugar level did not go up and so forth because your body was producing nitric oxide that takes care of that. Just because the vasodilation, because circulation and so forth bring down the pressure. But as you age, you're producing less. And so naturally, your pressure will go up. Your circulation will slow down, right? So what you need is to reverse the condition, to get your body, to stimulate your body to produce nitric oxide again as it used to, right? And you can do that by proper nutrition. And there is a process that we're not going to go into deep, but just to let you know that there is, as you take your Super Red, as you take good product, a good red line of fruits and vegetables, your body is able to produce nitric oxide. You see that the production of nitric oxide is here. And as nitric oxide in your body is increased through a kind of, it looks long process by explaining, but it actually happens within a split second. It increases what is called cyclic GMP. All right. The cyclic GMP causes relaxation of your muscle. It reverses the contraction process and causes relaxation. All right. So as there are more nitric oxide, you will have more cyclic GMP. All right, that's guanosine monophosphate, and then it causes a dephosphorylation of the myosin light chain, which cause relaxation. Forget about all of these high technical words that's for us pharmacists to learn at school, but ultimately it causes relaxation, which is what we talk about, vasodilation, the relaxation of the muscle of the veins, that it opens up and the blood just flows freely. No impairment, no resistance, just flows freely around your body. And as your blood flows freely, your oxygen level in the cells is increased, your nutrient level in your cell, because the blood is bringing it and it's also taking out the waste, and there's a nice flow is happening in your body. Here's something else. When at certain times that we human engage in sexual activity, you know that one of the things that help a man, and ladies, it helps with libido, but the man is, he needs to have an erection. But how does he get an erection? Through blood, the circulation of blood in his vital organ. But if he has a problem with circulation, here's what also happens. He has a problem with blood concentrating at the places it ought to, for the length of time it ought to. But if you do have nitric oxide in your system, and you have all of that circulation going through, then you should not have any problem. So persons are literally saying that super red is a natural Viagra. And it actually, the science shows that it can work, and it does work. And for those of us who are using it, can testify that it does. But what does super red has? It has both red proprietary blend of LiveGood, but it also have alfalfa, barley, beetroots, right? It has berry, that is powerful antioxidant. It has the natural vitamin C of aronia fruit extract, and it has oats and spinach, pomegranate, grapeseed. I mean, this thing is just compact. And look at the percentage that it have in terms of the daily value. It is way above what we need, you know. And so you know you're getting a superfood. In fact, it says it here, superfood dietary supplement. And so LiveGood is very good. But for us, it is only $18. The next best thing on the market is Organifi Red Juice. It has all of these, but it does not have berry and aronia fruit berry. Ours do, right? And yet theirs is $70, and ours, which has more compounds, more great ingredients, is only $18. Super beet. Very good. Beets are very good. And we have the beets in ours, but we have so much more. Inorganic super beet is not even organic, sells for $40. We have organic beets with all of the other ingredients I've just shown you. It's only $18. So you see, you're actually saving quite a lot when you shop with LiveGood. Of course, with super red, you're thinking of super green as well, the greens, right? So you have the red line of product, now you have the green line of product, and you know that the greens are really a safety net for our health, right? Filling in the nutrient gaps in our diet. The super green, it is good for immune protection. It is good for energy and recovery. We talked about that just now with magnesium. It is good for stress. So just that's something you want to accompany with your magnesium, because stress, magnesium does it, the energy, it's the same thing. Digestive health, right? Persons have problem with digestion, they get indigestion and they get ulcers and so forth, and all of these digestive problems. Super green takes care of that, right? Also detoxes your body. You know how it does that? It has aloe vera, right? It have dandelion, it have the moringa, right? And spirulina, and so much good stuff. And all of that you can find, but it also have something I want to highlight. It have dietary free yogurt culture. Now, what is that? What is that needed for? It is needed to help form the colony, the microbiomes in your gut. A microbiome is very important. That is the natural flora, bacteria and fungus and that lives within us, lives in our intestines, and actually have a symbiotic relationship with us. Now, ladies can tell you that many times when they are on antibiotics, even before the course is finished, they get a yeast infection, because antibiotic is non-discriminatory. It kills everything, right? And so if you take it to prevent to kill germs and so forth, to get your sore to heal, but it also destroys your good bacteria and bad bacteria. But when your good bacteria is destroyed, the bad one takes over. And so the fungus that would otherwise have been living on you but never cause a problem because they are held at bay by the good ones, now you kill the good ones. It's like this. You have a guard dog, and then you think the dog is barking too much, so you decide to just get rid of the dog, and then the thief comes because there's no one to raise the alert. That's exactly what happened. And so this dietary-free yogurt actually helps with our microbiome. Microbiome is needed for food digestion. It is needed to synthesize certain vitamins like vitamin K and folic acid. It is good for mental health. It is good for skin and immune. I mean, it is just so good. That's a topic all by itself. All right. So you want to have this super green that would restore and feed the good bacteria that your body needs to produce these to keep you healthy. Now we have complete plant-based protein, and complete plant-based protein helps restore and rebuild your muscle and your joints. There's another product that helps to talk about as well, but it helps build and maintain lean muscle. My wife loves it with a passion, right? It actually works. I use it as well. The smell, I mean, the aroma of this thing is just so rich, so nice. All right. You do not need milk afterwards. Seriously, you don't even need meat afterwards. You can, if especially persons who are health conscious and want to move away from the chicken and the meat, this is a good alternative because it actually has what you need. The protein that you need is there. It also have the essential amino acid that is also good. You know what else it has? 26 vitamins and minerals. So when you take it, it's almost like a complete food, right? You don't want to just replace it and say, well, that's my food, I'm going to feed on it. There's some stuff that you probably miss. It doesn't have fat and so forth, and maybe some carbohydrates. But you are getting, as it relates to your protein requirement, it can fill that very, very well. When you compare what is on the market, plant-based protein by Giovanni, they have theirs for $60. We have ours for $22. All right. Total Vegan has theirs, and ours is vegan, complete vegan as well. Complete vegan, organic, and all. So we have ours for a fraction of the price. We have amino acid on its own. And amino acid is good. It's already in the simplest form of the protein, so it works instantly. So when you're feeling foggy and weak and fatigued, it's a good energy booster without any of the other undesirables from other things that you know are on the market. So when you have it, especially in the afternoon when you're feeling a little foggy, you probably had your lunch and you're getting that niggeritis and feeling sleepy and all of that. Essential amino acid actually works. It works for me. I actually have it with me right around me here. And it works. So you want to do it if you're doing your gymming, if you're going to the gym in the morning, if you're going for your walk in the morning, it's a good thing to start off with. And even later in the day, if when you're feeling fatigued. When I find myself after a tough day's work and I'm driving home, I feel sometimes sleepy, brain is tired. And that's a good thing to have with you to help you stay alert. It actually works really, really quickly. Factor 4, the first and maybe the best and only inflammatory management system supplement that has been formulated, containing 4 of the world's most powerful anti-inflammatory ingredients. We're talking about turmeric and garlic. All of us know that. We're talking about omega-3 you get from the fish oil, and you also have CoQ10. This leading immunologist has put this together, and I just got one. I just got it. It's right here. I haven't even broken the seal. That's my gift to my mom, actually. It helps fight inflammation and support your joints and pain, the pains that you are having. You don't know the origin of it, but you're feeling that shoulder and you're feeling that leg and that knee, and it's like it can't even bend and straighten up and help you stay up. Well, factor 4 takes care of this inflammation. But you know what it also does? You see, chronic inflammation disease is the #1 cause of sickness and death in this world. That is 50% of all the deaths in this world is attributed to inflammation. And these diseases we're talking about are heart disease, stroke, cancer, diabetes, kidney, liver, the list goes on. arthritis, all of that as a result of inflammation. So if you have a product that not only control, but can actually help reverse inflammation, you know what you're doing. You are reversing these conditions. And so we're talking about, I'm helping with if you have diabetes, if you have kidney problems, if you have liver problem, this is actually helping you putting it back on track. Now, it doesn't work as a miracle cure. You take it, you pop in one capsule, and then that's it. No, it will take some time to work, as natural ingredients do, but it will give you really, really good results. All right, and so you want to include this in your chest as well, your cabinet chest. For persons who drink coffee, there is an organic coffee that the company has, but it's not just a coffee, it's actually a weight loss coffee, because it has mushrooms, right? Functional mushrooms, and that actually help. It has a good source of fiber, healthy fiber that reduce the hunger. And so you actually, when you take it, it fills you and keeps you full for long, so that you do not get that urge to eat between meals, and so forth. So in many ways, it has a Peruvian ginseng that supports learning and memory and so forth. So we're talking about a product that has very, very good health benefits. CBD oil, you have heard about it, right? CBD is cannabidiol, right? And that is a phytocannabinoid. This is this out of the hemp plant, they have discovered 113 cannabinoid. 113 they have discovered so far. One of the one that is the most prevalent, in fact, it makes up 40% of all the plant extract, is CBD. CBD is, and they have also discovered that it is very, very, very good. And I'll show you some of the reason that it is good shortly. There is also another compound in the cannabis called THC. Probably I've heard about it. That's another type of cannabinoid. All right. This one is the one that causes the high, and this one is the one that causes, the addiction. That's the THC. That's a different type of cannabinoid. That's a different, right? But the one that we are talking about is the CBD here, which has absolutely no effect as it relates to causing high, causing addiction, nothing of that sort. It is simply medicinal, the medicinal aspect of the plant. It helps relieve pain and inflammation, arthritis, fibromyalgia, depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disease. It helps in cancer, reducing pain and muscle spasm in multiple sclerosis, treating seizures. I mean, they have Parkinson's, autism, just name it, cerebral palsy. You see, it helps in a lot of things. It also helps with pain, reducing pain and muscles plasticity. So CBD has been, and these are actual proven, scientifically proven. And there are others that person see, it works for this and works for that. I'm not really being confirmed, but the anecdotal information is there saying that it actually works for many more things. So this is very, very good to have. They are formulated one for your pets as well, a lower concentration, 300 milligram, and that is good. But how much is CBD that we have in LiveGood? $18 for the member, 750 milligram. When you compare what is on the market, Green Roads has a CBD with 550 milligrams, and it is for $90, a whopping $90. We have ours 750, that is 200 milligrams more of the pure CBD, and it's only 1/5 of the cost, $18. Young Living, 500 milligram CBD oil. We have 750, that is, 250 milligrams more. Theirs is 80, ours is 18. You see, so you see how much you're saving when you buy your CBD from here. Now, of course, not all countries allow CBD to be shipped at this time. They are working on the legislation, but for now, not everyone is doing it. Now we have some skin products. We have Instant Youth that actually works in less than 2 minutes, right? It removes or reduces the appearance of wrinkles and the eye bags and the fine lines on your face. and it actually helps you look young. I guess that's why it's called instant youth. It actually brings that youthful feeling. There is also the ageless skin serum, which I also have. I buy this thing and I use it myself to see if it actually works. So when I talk about it, I could say, yes, it actually works, right? Not just reading about it, but I actually use it. And this one works because of the science. Again, your body, your healthy skin is made of 75% collagen. Ageless has collagen and also stimulates your body to produce collagen. As you age, your body stops producing collagen, and that's what triggers the natural aging process, where you get the wrinkle and the dry skin and folding skin and so forth. It's not like when you were young, right? The skin was plump and radiant and smooth and so forth. So it's because of the lack of collagen. So if you have a product that actually produces and delivers and actually stimulates your body to produce collagen again, you know pretty much what you're doing. You're kind of stopping, reducing, and even maybe reversing the aging process. And you know, and so you tend to age more gracefully, right? Yeah, it actually helps. And our price is good. Now there's collagen itself that you can use. That's a stronger concentration of collagen itself that is so helpful in skin, in your joint, in your muscles, and so forth. So we're talking about, and this was one of the newer products that came at the end of July. All right. So without it, our skin begins to sag, muscles and bones lose their strength, joints lose its mobility, the ligaments and the tendons suffer, even your hair and your nails get weak and brittle. So if you have your collagen, it helps reverse and restore these things that you are having. So the pains that you are having in the joints, you never had it before, but as you start aging, you begin to feel it. Could be your ligaments and your tendons are beginning to get weak. Could be because of lack of collagen, because as you age, our body stop producing collagen. All right. So getting back on it would help, you know, relieve and reverse this condition. There is another new product, CBD Pain Relief Cream, actually works. It is really, really good. You see all of the other ingredients, not just the CBD, but it has all of the other ingredients, the aloe vera, the comfort, and the peppermint, and the natural oils and everything that are have been used in deep heat, and the many things that we use these things for, anti-inflammatory, analgesic properties, you know, and that has worked. And so combining with that, you have it along with the CBD that is also good for the pain relief and so forth. And it is notable that the company indicates no THC in this product. And you see it had a little sign here saying THC free. So you know it's not psychoactive, it's not going to penetrate into your blood and get you a high and start seeing things. None of that, because it has no THC inside it. It's complete CBD and these other natural products. All right, so and then we have energy and focus patches. We have sleep patches that actually works for 8 hours. So during the day, this is the one for the day. You want to stay focused. You want to have a positive mood and energy level is high to do your work. You have this patch, put it on your skin, and it just literally releases the ingredients into your skin. But what are the ingredients? It's natural ingredients, right? Natural fruits and vegetables that, you know, that have been tested and shown to actually help you, give you a positive mood. And also in the night, you have the other ones that actually help you support your sleep and restfulness, and, you know, you stay refreshed, so that when you get up in the morning, you will have had a good long sleep. And then finally, there is a new product I'm not going to talk about tonight much, but just to see, next week I will talk a little more about it. It's methylene blue. And what it's helpful for, it helps enhance memory, protects brain cells, support positive mood, and improve focus and condition. I will explain to you next week how it actually does that. But you can also go on the website and you can read, or maybe just on Google and ask about methylene blue. All right. It actually sounds really, really exciting. The science behind it actually proves that. Now, having said all of that, we have the everything pack. And if you want everything that is in there, you can get it at a member's price of $319. Individually, it would cost more, but you put it together with a discount, and it actually is a good cost. And for those countries that do not allow for the CBD, well, they have everything without the CBD products, and so you could get it for $230. And then there are other some packs that they have put together, the daily essential pack that is only for $27. And you notice that there's another price at the retail cost, and you see what it has. It has the vitamins, it has the D3, it has the ultra magnesium, and that is just for $27. That is called the daily essential pack. That's something you want to have every day. All right. Then there is a lean body pack. If you're somebody that's trying to lose weight and so forth, so you have that pack that is there together, and then you get it for $89, $90. You know, so you can look at for yourself what you want. If you want it at the pack, or if you want the individual item, it's all there. It's all there, right? Ultimate Wellness Pack, Magnesium, Maximum Energy Pack, if you're an athlete and so forth. And you know, this is the one that you probably want to use and so forth. So all of that is there for you, and you can get it. Now, having said all of that, we have seen the product, we have seen how it works, we have seen how beneficial it can be in improving health. Now, two concepts with the company, we said we want to improve health and we want to eradicate poverty. And the way that we try is by improving your wealth. All right, so improve health and improve wealth. Now, how do you become a member of LiveGood? Well, you have to register. You have to get a registration link from somebody who's already in the company. All right, you cannot get the link online or whatever. The person who invited you would have a link that they give to you that you can use to register. How much it costs to register? One time, $40 US. One time. You'd never have to pay that $40 US again. Only one time. Now, why did they put it at 40? Most companies like that, when you start, you have to pay over $100, $200, even $500, right, to start. LiveGood wants the poor man on the street to be able to live good, to be healthy. And so they put it at such a low cost so that as many persons can be part of it. You see, when you have this company with all of this wonderful product, the high-end people are able to buy, but we at the bottom, it's difficult for us. And so we start with high spirit, high zeal, but we are not able to continue. But with LiveGood, they made it, you never have to pay the $40 again, only one time, and you become a registered member. And what you have to pay to maintain your membership, as we say, it's a membership business, just like the Costco and just like the Amazon Prime and so forth. It is membership. It's only $9.95. So pretty much the only obligation after you register for $40, the only obligation you have with LiveGood is $9.95 a month. We talk $9.95 a month is 33 cents a day. All right. Convert that to my money down here in the Caribbean. That's just about $1 a day, or even less, $1. So just to maintain your membership, and that's cool. Now, what do you get with having a membership with LiveGood? First of all, you're given your corporate website. You're given a back office where you can do your transaction, you can do your shopping, get all the information that you need, your receipts when you do your order. You have a team that you bring in, the people that you bring in, and that is part of your team, your referrals, your enroller, information that you need, your website, your back office where you get your earnings and so forth. All of that is your online ledger, right? Your online office space. And so you get all of that with your $49.95, or pretty much when you start at $50. Now you also get a Powerline landing page. That is a link that is given specifically for you, is created for you, where the company gives you a 5-minute official promo video. And that promo video is what most persons would have seen. When you send that to them, they watch the video and say, whoa, this is interesting. It gives you pretty much a 5-minute overview of what the business is about, right? And how you can be part of it, how you can benefit directly from it. So pretty much that is your advertising tool, advertising link, right? You don't have to do much talking. At the end of watching this video, it will tell you to reserve your position. You just put your name and your email, and as you put your email, an email is sent to you with further instruction of how you actually go about registering to be a member of the company. It's very, very simple, very straightforward. Just follow the instruction and you're there. All right. And then the next thing that is given to you is a retail site. So you've ever thought of having an online business, but you say, but how could I do that? I don't know enough about the internet. I do not have the time, you know, and so forth. Well, LiveGood is creating an online business for you in LiveGood. The website is that they give you, the link that they give you is written in your name, so that when you come on the website, you will see what you saw up here in the first one. It says, welcome Glenn Charles, or welcome to Glenn Charles website. That's exactly what you will see, right? It actually is. So LiveGood allows you to use their name and their product to become your business. And you can you can sell this product. You can put it out on your Facebook, any of your social media handles, and you can make a small advertising with it. You can, whatever, you can nice it up, whatever you want, so you can attract persons, especially if you have a Twitter or Instagram, and these places where the young people are, and more persons are visiting the Facebook and so forth. And as you customize it, persons come to your website and they see all the products. Everything I've spoken about, they see all of that. Now they see a retail price for the product. And as they see the product, if they like it, they could click on it, they get to buy the product. It gets into their card, they pay for it with their Visa card or whatever, crypto, whatever, and it comes to their home. Well, the company registers that the sale of liquid amino or of essential amino, Super Red, was done from your website. Everyone has their separate website. So if it was done on my website, I will get the benefit. If it's done on your website, you get the benefit. So basically, you have a business online that is managed by LiveGood, but it's promoted by you, and the proceeds, the profit, is shared between you and the company. All right? And I'll tell you how much percentage do you actually get. That's very interesting. Now, there is a compensation plan for persons who are affiliated with LiveGood. Not only do you get the products, that's for you, that you can use for yourself, or you can sell it if you want, or whatever you want to do with it. But they also have a way of giving money back to persons who are part of the company. And here's how it works. There are 7 different ways that as you qualify from one stage to the other, you can actually earn 7 different ways. There is the Fast Start Weekly Commission. So the Fast Start Weekly Commission, every week, the company closes the week on a Thursday at midnight, and they reconcile their books. And whoever person that you brought into the company, you were paid pretty much on the Friday, right? That's a weekly fast start bonus. How are you paid? If, as I'm doing the lecture here, for example, I brought in somebody who listened to the lecture and said, that is interesting, I want to be part of this, I want to be able to get these products, I also want to be able to get some money back, so I want to be part of it. And the person registered for the week with their $50. Well, LiveGood accepts the $50. They recognize you as a new member, they give you a website and nice you up, but then they said, because I was the one who brought you in, told you about the business, and you brought you in, LiveGood says we will share what we have received with that individual who went out to share the idea, or to share the link, or to invite that person to that meeting. So of the $50 the person brought, the LiveGood takes 50%, which is $25, and they give 50% to the person who register you. So that, think about it. If you, for example, brought in 2 persons for the week, you would have gotten $25 and $25. Company keeps 25 and they keep 25. All right, so they share it equally with you. And because of that, you have made $50. So by registering just 2 persons, you have broken even. That is the $50 that you invested, you have made it back. That's a quick way. Now, I remember when I started the company, there was this guy who talked about how he thought that was the fastest and the best way of actually making money. He said when he saw the link and he saw the presentation, he said, I'm going to go to work. And he started sending the link, that video, that's 5-minute video, to as many persons. Within the month, he had registered 40 persons. Well, guess what happens? 40 by 50 is 2,000. The company $2,000 was brought into the company shared it half and half with him. He got $1,000 and the company kept $1,000. So within that 1 month, he had made $1,000 US by just sharing the idea. He didn't have to buy a product. He didn't have to sell anything, but just sharing the idea. Now, we all have contacts in our list. People that we talk to, see, when you look at your contact list, you see so many persons like, how did I know that person? Well, here you go. You go to work. You say, let me just send this thing to that individual and see what they say, or invite them to a meeting like this where they could hear about it and so forth. Even if I don't fully understand it myself, but I'm learning just as they're learning. And if they're excited and they want to come on board, company says, because of your work, you're going to get $25. And then you also open a generational thing that on the second level, if you as long as you have 2 persons, you have rank up to bronze, you actually get 10%, or if the person that you brought brings in somebody, right? And if you go to silver, you can go 4 levels down and so forth. You get to understand that a little better as time goes on. All right. Then there is a monthly commission that is also paid. The company says, of the $10 that you bring in for the month, we will not keep it. We will divide it to all our members, but everybody will get 2.5% of the $10. That's not much. That's only 25 cents. But here's how it adds up. So you have 2 persons, 2 links under your name, under you. You have one on the right and one on the left. So you brought in 2 persons, it fills up that position. But it's supposing you have a 3rd and a 4th and a 5th person. Supposing you have 10 persons that you think. Where does these persons go? Well, the company says, I will help you build a team. So you bring in your 2, you have no more space directly under you. So the 3rd person will go under one of the persons that you brought. In other words, you are helping your team. Now, he probably just started, trying to get his foot wet, trying to understand the business a little more so that he can start sharing. But whilst he's doing that, you are still working, and so you are helping him build his team. All right? If you have more persons, it fills up under the next line of persons that you are here. You are the CEO of that company and help filling in the matrix, right? And so you help your team. And as your team begins to grow, when you have 6 persons in the company, you have filled the first 2, and then the next line there are 4. Let's say whether you or your people begin to work, then you will be getting $150 for the month. Not much, 25 cents of 6 persons, that's $150. But as your team begins to grow, right? Over time, it's not an overnight thing, but as your team begins to grow, you can actually start earning some good money. If you have access to the 15th level, if you actually get to that level, or even anywhere there, if you get to the 12th level or the 10th level, and let's say there are 2,000 persons in your company, because of your work, you add in, your teammates are beginning to add for themselves, but it's not adding for themselves because it's a team working together. So the money is filtering up. One of the $10, they divide it, 25 cents here and 25 cents here and 25 cents here. I'm paying my $10, you paying your $10. So all of that pool that they divide it and everybody's getting a little piece of the pie, then you can earn $2,000 here on a monthly basis. And if you get your 13th level is filled, then you can double that and earn 4,000. And you can see up to the 50th level. If it ever happened, that's a lot of people. But if it ever gets to there, which will mean you may never get there. But if it ever gets to there, you can be earning $16,000 just by getting 25 cents of each one of these. All right. So that's another method of paying. I mean, you may not get all that money in one time, but it may take some time. But anything like a $200, a $300, anything like a $500 that you're making extra, it goes a long way. Matching bonus is even more interesting because what the company says, if the persons that you brought supposedly made $100 in the company is going to give them the $100, but they're going to give you half of what they give them because you were the one who brought them. So you see how it helps when you tell your friends about the good things that you're seeing. When you tell them and they come on board, the company says, we are locked with you for life. Whatever they make, and they may have some friends themselves and they want to bring in, if they make $200, we will give you $100. Now think about it. If you had brought in, let's say 10 persons into the company, right? And each one of them gets to the point where over a year, 2 years, they make $300 or $600 or even $500 in the company. As they make their $500, the company gives you $250. For every one of them who make the 500, you get 250. 10 by 250 is 2,500. So in a month, you have gotten your own matching bonus, but because of the people that you brought in, that you actually helped, because as you were helping them along, company was registering and say, as a good worker, we will continue to pay them for life, for life, as long as the company exists. And so it's a good way. Now, early on, we talked about the retail. That retail store that you have, that the company allows you to advertise in their name and to do whatever that you want, put it on the social media platform and so forth, on your status and so forth. Persons are seeing it, they're going and they're having a look at what the company is about, they're seeing the products that we are talking about here, so they decide, okay, I'm going to buy. They are going to see the retail price. They're not going to see the member price because they are not a member, but they see the retail price. So for Super Red, they will see $30, $29.95. So they say, wow, that look good, I can offer that. And they put that into their cart and they decide to buy. But the company would have made a $12 profit because the member would be 18, but because it's a retail, they sell it for $12 more. So they would have made a $12 profit. But here's what the company says. Because that product was bought from your website, from your online business, your online LiveGood business, of that $12 that we just made, we will cut it, we'll split it half and half. We will keep $6 and we will give you $6. Now, supposing the person bought Super Red and Super Green and Factor 4 and everything else, and the company made a $100 profit, they will keep 50 and they will give you 50. That is for the person that's on rank. That is the person who have not added any new person, but just themselves in the business. But if you add 2 persons into the business, you become a bronze member. And so the company says, not only do we give you the 50%, but we add 10% to that. So you'll be getting 60% of the profit. And if you add 10 persons to the company, you'll be getting 70% of the profit. So as you go up in rank, you are also going up in commission that you are making. At the diamond rank, you can get as much as 80% of all profits. All right. So that's a super way of making some money, having an online business and making some money. All right. Then there's the influencer bonus, that those who are the mover and the shaker that can actually sell more, or they have a special, maybe a pharmacy, maybe there is a healthy food or organic store, whatever, and they have these things in their store. And they're selling more, they're buying more from the company. If they make a sale of $2,500, along with the 50%, the company adds 10% to it. So they will be getting 60% of all the profits. All right. And if they ever have a $50,000 purchase for that month, the company says, of your 50% that you would have gotten, I'm going to add another 50%. In other words, I'm going to give you all of the profit, the entire 100% for that month. You will be getting all the profit. It's called an influencer bonus. And there's a sixth way that the company gives money back, and that is the diamond pool. As you rank up in the company, over time, you're telling persons about it, persons are joining, they're seeing excitement in the products, they want them to join, they tell their friends about it, your team is being built, you can get to a place where you become a diamond, right? Now, the fastest person who have made it, have done it, a guy called Tim Miller. He did it in 1 month. Now, most of us will never get there in a month, but over time, we could see some growth, all right? And if you ever get to the diamond pool, you become a shareholder of LiveGood. So LiveGood, when they make their sales for the month, they would be sharing their profits with you directly. So that the 2% of all the profits that the LiveGood would make, it will be put in what is called a diamond pool and share equally among all the diamond rank members. Now that same Tim Miller, he became the first diamond in the company. And that particular month, within 1 month of the company forming, he had become a diamond. And he alone was a diamond. So he took up all the everything that was in the diamond pool for that month. It was $25,000. The second month, 2 more persons had become diamond. So there are 3 of them. So they have to divide the spoils. But this month, the company had grown exponentially. They had so much more sales. The 2% represented not $25,000, but it represented $69,000. They had made over $2 million in sale for that month. And so their 2% was represented as 69. So each of the 3 divided the spoil, and each of them got $23,000 in cash for that money. So right now, there are some more diamonds that have been added, and even there is what's called a crown diamond. And 2% now have become crown diamond. And so they, along with the 2%, they add in another 0.5. So these are the ones who are really looking good, but they have put in the effort, they have worked. And as you work, you also will get the spoils as well. So how does LiveGood pay you? Well, as if you're American or you have an American account, American bank, they can pay you directly, direct deposit into your American bank. But for us who are international, they have a system called the global e-wallet. And they put in that money in the global e-wallet, your wallet, you have access to it, and they put that money in there for you. And how do you get access to it? Well, the global e-wallet can send it as a bank transfer to you. It can wire transfer it to you, or it can also upload it on a prepaid card. And also for Bitcoin, it can also pay you. The prepaid card looks like that. It's a MasterCard. MasterCard is in collaboration with LiveGood, and they have made a MasterCard for LiveGood, basically. And so they have their arrangement, their contractual arrangement. And if you get paid, let's say you get paid $100, it can upload it onto your MasterCard, and you can use your MasterCard anywhere that MasterCard is accepted, whether it's at point of sale to pay your gas or to pay your bill, or you can use it to swipe to, make up, you were at a restaurant and you bought some meal and you pay back, you just use it, your card, and they take the money off it, just like you do with a Visa card, right? And so you can use the proceeds from LiveGood to do that. The other thing you can do, of course, is to leave your money in LiveGood on your e-wallet so that you can pay for some products. So instead of having to buy it with your own money, well, the profits you're making, you're using it to buy your products for yourself, for your family, for your grandmother, you can do that. Or you can use it to pay your monthly subscription. So instead of you having to take another $10 from your month, then you can pay it with your own, with what the profits that you're making. So either way you want to use your money, you can with LiveGood. There is also another way that you can get paid for those persons who are into crypto. You can get paid with Bitcoin. You can get paid with Litecoin, with Doge, with Ethereum. And you can get paid that way with a company called BitPay. All right. So LiveGood sends it to BitPay, who now credit you within your Bitcoin or whatever else that you want to do. So there are a straight method and of how you can get paid and what you can do. Having seen this lecture, what's your choice? Do you want to become a member? Are you excited about the products? Are you excited about the compensation? I think you should be with it. When I joined it, I was excited about the products because I like, whoa, this thing is good. The products are good. With my science background, I said, yeah, multivitamins, 26. I was excited about the products and I said, I'm in. The 1 week, I only saw it. Before the week was over, I was in. Sold out. And I did not delay. I did not say I would do it later. I said, I'm coming in. I'm coming in. And fix myself in a good position as well, because by doing so, I got the highest position under the person who enrolled me, all right? And so if there is any spillover from him, I benefit from it and my team benefits from it. And the same way, persons who fill in under myself and whoever else is on the call here, they also benefit that way. But we build a team. It's not a one-time thing. It's not an individual thing. As you grow, you help your team grow, all right? And because you've been, at the end of the day, the company recognize that and actually give you money back for your effort. So having said that, you want to become an affiliate member. All right, that's the third option. You can be a member, you can be a retail customer, but why would you want to be a retail customer when you can just pay and get all your products discounted, right? And you can do that every month, right? So you want to be a member and be able to get some money back from LiveGood. Why not? It can help support you, help support your child in the education, in schooling. There's so many things that you can do with some extra money, especially in these hard times when inflation is skyrocketing on the price of commodities so much. So please return to the person who invited you and let them know that you're interested. You're interested, how to get started. They will provide you with the link that they have so you can register. And even if you can't do it today, but if you can do it before the first day cut off, you will get into the matrix and you'll get your stuff, yourself moving. The moment that you pay your $50, you are a full-fledged member of LiveGood. You can start ordering your products and getting it at all the discount price. So my advice to you is do not procrastinate, act now. Make up your decision, make up your mind. This is too good to be to let go. I want to be there early. I want to get all the spoils the company have. And usually when we see this presentation, many times when it gets to the Caribbean, well, so many more persons in America and everybody are knowing it, and you don't make anything. But this one is getting to you really, really early so that you can actually benefit from the Americans that will be coming on board later. All right. Now, as with any business, each individual's success may vary and is dependent on one's individual capacity, their business experience, their dedication, and the desire desire that they have to see it work. There is no guarantee concerning the level of success you may experience for the LiveGood compensation plan. However, if you work hard, if you put out the perspiration, you will get the results. All right. So it is based upon your performance and your work. As you put in the effort, as you show dedication, as you invite persons, you may not have to do the explaining, but you invite persons, the company recognizes your effort and they reward you helpfully for it. All right. So my advice to us is, let's get on board. Let us get ourselves rolling and getting our business and our life and our health back to normal. Thank you very much for your time with us. I will stop the